Okay, we're on day 4. This is after 2 bales of hay. We put one in at an angle here, and this is the one that we put in 2 days ago with the rounded side down. We found that that's probably definitely the best way to go. That half a bale was still up yesterday evening when we videoed. They have since eaten it down. I do see a lot more waste on the ground today since they finally started eating out the bottom again. However, it's still not as much as we were getting before. And this is after 2 bales of hay. So if you think about that, that's really not that much waste out of 2 bales of hay. So we still got quite a bit on the inside. And as you can see, once we get to this point where it's in the bottom, that's when it gets drug out to the sides. We're still on day 4, and this was a pleasant surprise. This is our hay ring 2 that we put the 1 bale of hay in with the flat side down. Remember yesterday there was a lot of hay waste all the way around it. I was pleasantly surprised to come back today to see how much of that hay that they have eaten off of the ground, which they normally wouldn't do. I think it's because we don't get as much urine and poop from the cows right around the edge because of the way they stand at this feeder. Also because it's falling loosely in the feeder. They sure have cleaned up the bottom of this really well. They don't do that in our other feeders, and I'll show you that in just a few minutes. This is how much hay we're used to seeing left in these bottom sheet side feeders. I don't know why they don't want to eat the hay once it gets down below that bottom ring, but they just tend to not want to eat it at that point. But I was pleasantly surprised to see that they're doing it in our new comb feeders. Same for this other feeder that we put out. We put 1 bale of hay in here to test it against our comb feeders. So you can see the hay waste around here, but they get to a certain point and they just quit eating in the bottom of these feeders.